So have you understood everything, whatever I explained in the last session about Python full stack? In that some content I explained to you, right? So can anyone can reply in the chat box at least the last session what we discussed from this Python full stack? Just some titles.
Introduction to Python,
Yeah.
Django package,
Okay.
Django REST framework, and some backend technologies and front end technologies. Just you gave the introduction. So today you told that you'll talk
Yes.
about front end technologies.
Good. Great. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Kranti, right? Respond.
Yes, sir.
Good. Fine. So because you have to remember the previous concepts, whatever we have discussed. Okay, that is important. So it's a continuation session for the yesterday session. Now let's continue. So before starting today's session, let me recap yesterday's whatever we have discussed. Okay. Yesterday, just we started the Python full stack live demo session. Okay. And this is a total agenda of this Python full stack. I said here I'm going to discuss about all these things. Okay, like Python, Django, Django REST framework, front-end technologies, back-end technologies, Python full stack, real-time applications of Python, Django, React.js, all these. Okay. Yesterday I explained to you up to these front-end technologies, right? Python, Django, Django REST framework, and front-end I need to discuss it. Okay, back-end I discuss, right? Back-end I discuss here. Front-end today I need to discuss. Okay, right? I'm going to discuss today. Next year, I explained to you like what is Python. So Python is a programming language, right? So like other programming languages like C language, C++, Java, it's a very easiest programming language by comparing to all other programming languages. And I compared this Python with some Java code. Okay, how Python is easy. How can you write the Python programs very simple way, easy way, and also fast. I shown with some few logical examples here. See tomorrow if you attend the interviews, okay. So as a especially as a fresher, okay, they will ask the logical programs to you. Okay, like there are so many logical programs out there. For example, these are also logical programs, reversing history. Okay, like that, prime number, Fibonacci series, Amstrad number, okay, strong number. Okay, like all these, there are so many are there. These programs also we can write very simple and also easy. Okay, but in the case of Java, .NET, it will take more time to write the programs and also remembering the logic also it will be difficult. But in the Python, it's not like that. We can write these logical programs within short period of time and also within few lines of code also. That's the advantage. Because tomorrow if you attend an interview, they will give the coding questions or some logical programs to you that we can solve very simple by remembering those. Okay, remembering is very, very easy. Learning, understanding also very, very easy. Okay. So if you clear that technical round, then you can move to the next round. Okay, that's very, very simple here in Python. So that's why here, not only logical programs, everything, we can write all the business logics using Python. Very simple, easy, and also short. Okay, right. And also I explained to you Django. So what is Django? It is a web framework technology. I said very clearly what is meant by framework. Anyone can respond what is meant by framework? What is framework?
It's an inbuilt architecture, sir. Kind
It
of
is a yeah,
inbuilt
it is an
architecture.
inbuilt architecture, or I said one more word,
Something like a ready-made tool.
ready-made tool, right? Ready-made tool, right? So Django is a web framework technology. So it is a ready-made tool. That's why we can design applications, web applications or websites we can design using Django very easily and also quickly. Okay, that is what here Django. And also I explained to you Django REST framework also. Using this Django REST framework, we can develop the APIs. We can develop what here? APIs. API means here application programming interface. APIs we can design for which one? For the Django web applications. Okay, right. What is the meaning of API here? An API helps to make available of Django web application to different apps or mobile applications or websites so that users can interact with the web application which you are designed using Django from many sources. Yesterday I explained one diagram also. For example, you can access the any bank website from multiple other apps also. Users can interact with the bank websites from multiple other applications or other apps also. Okay, that is possible if you design the API for your application, web application. That we can do using what here? Django REST framework. Right? Next, here are the backend technologies we are going to discuss, like Python, core Python, and also advanced Python. And also, I said we are going to discuss some data science libraries also in advance. Next to Django REST framework, and also database we are going to cover. So, what is the default database will come along with the Django? I said, what's the default database?
SQL, sir. SQL.
Sorry,
X.
you can share in chat box. Otherwise, okay. You people can share in the chat box. Everyone. What is the default database provided by Django, not SQL? Anyone? Yeah,
SQL
you can respond. I will see that. Okay. Yeah, SQLite. Someone has responded. SQLite. Okay. SQLite, sir. These are maybe interview questions. You have to remember. Demo means don't take like light. It's important only. Okay. So SQLite is a database which comes by default. Along with that, we are going to learn MySQL or Oracle also. MySQL or anyone also additionally we are going to learn in this backend technologies. Right. So database uses what here? Database is used to store or save the application data. I explained yesterday very clearly. We can store, we can retrieve, we can update, we can delete. We can do all these activities once if you store the application data into the database. Okay, right. Fine. Next, now today we'll discuss very clearly about the front-end technologies. Okay, and also full stack is what exactly. Then next upcoming. Next here, see front-end technologies. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React.js. These are the front-end technologies we are going to learn. HTML means the full form hypertext markup language. Okay, and CSS stands for cascading style sheet. So, what is the use of this? Using HTML, we can create the web pages. Very, very important point first. Using HTML, what we do? We can create the web page or web pages we can create. What is web page? Let's open any one website. Practical I am going to show to you. Let's take any browser here. In the browser, I will open any website. Yes, Sultana. Yes, that's correct. We can connect two different applications. Yesterday I said that. Yeah, fine. Here, let's open any websites. Amazon. You can open any one website. Now see, it is a Amazon website, web application otherwise. Okay. Now, whatever the page you are looking on the screen, now this page is called here one web page. Web page. Okay. Like if you click on one option, one more option here, for example, fashion. Okay. Now see, I am opening the another page here. You are seeing here one more page here. Okay. Every link or button may open the other page here. Okay. Suppose if I click on the mobiles, see at the top there is a mobiles is there. If you click on the mobiles, Now it is opening the mobile related page here. Okay. These are all are the pages. Which pages? Which pages here?
Web
Web
pages.
pages only. Okay. So these type of pages we can create using what here? HTML. Okay. This HTML we use to create the web page. Okay. And this web page contains the multiple components. Multiple components. What are the components here? Now see, it may contain the text, images, okay, text, image, links, buttons, audio, video, okay, audio, video, maybe animations, okay, like there are so many things, maybe forms, etc. Okay, web page may contains all these things: text, images, links, buttons, audios, videos, animations, forms, etc. Okay, you can see right now practically you can see here in the Amazon website. Okay, see here is a video. Okay, like images are there, right side images are there, links are there, buttons are there, menus are there, search bar is there. Okay, there are so many things. So web page may contains all these different components. Okay, and whenever you are creating the web page, okay, using HTML, this HTML offers some different tags or elements. Tags or elements. With the help of those tags or elements, we can create and we can place all these different components in the web page. Okay, that is what we can do using the HTML. That is the purpose of HTML. Okay, I repeat once again. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. That is used to create the web pages. Now, this is a web page I said. Basically, web page definition means you can say it is a one documentation. Web page means one documentation that we can open in the browser. See, right now Amazon I opened where in the browser only, right? Okay. So these pages we can open in the browser, right? HTML programs we can run where in the browser only. You know, I think in the BTech somewhere is here also we can see in detail. So web page means it is a documentation that we can view or open or run in the browser. Okay, that is what. And what web page contains means, as I said, that may contain the text, images, buttons, links, animations, graphics, audios, videos, etc. Okay, that is good. We can place all these different components using the HTML only. That will see practically whenever you start learning HTML. Right? That is what HTML. Next, CSS. What is CSS? Cascading styles. See, using this CSS, we can apply the styles for our web page. We can apply the styles. We can arrange the components wherever you want. Maybe top, bottom, left, right. Maybe sizes we can increase or decrease. Okay. Like we can also apply some backgrounds. We can create our page more and more attractive way, colorful way, using what? CSS. Okay, that is what. For example, say mobile accessories, I am clicking on. Okay, see here there are some multiple components on it. These are arranged something like in one particular order. Okay, in some particular shape also. So observe the bottom also. See, image is there in the bottom. Some text is there. Image text, along with the links. These are all actually links. Okay, like that. We can arrange all these components like this. That is possible. If you want to arrange all these components like this in some different patterns or different model or different stylish way, so compulsory you have to use what here? CSS. Using HTML, just we can display. We can display some particular components, but if you want to arrange it, if you want to make it stylish, compulsory you have to use what here? CSS. You know, like see, all these components are arranged in one particular order. Particular order. Okay, like that is what we can do using the CSS. Right. Next, JavaScript. What is JavaScript? It is a scripting language. See, scripting language means like a programming language. Okay. You know already Python, I said Python is a programming language or scripting language. I said already, right? So if you know the Python, understanding learning JavaScript is very, very simple because what are the topics you are going to learn in Python, the JavaScript also same concepts. But JavaScript purpose is little bit different. Okay, I'm going to explain what is the purpose of this JavaScript. Okay, it is a scripting language, or you can say it is a programming language also. So this JavaScript we can use for multiple purposes. Multiple purposes. Very, very important one in the real time also. And this JavaScript, I will tell one real time, real time applications of this JavaScript. So basically, the JavaScript we use to validate the data. To validate what your data. For example, you know there are so many forms will be there. For example, you can take any uh, you can take any registration form or login. Okay, you can take any registration or login form. For example, let's take any SBI bank website I'm taking. Okay, yeah. So fine. See here, login button is there. Let me click on login. Now here, one form is there. Login form is there. Okay. Same way we'll be having the registration also, right? Many websites are having these registration and login pages commonly. That is there. We need to enter some data. For example, here some user ID is there, password is there. This for registration, I think. Okay. That is for business. We can take any other form. No worries. Okay. See, whenever see if you don't enter any data, it is saying that user ID is required. Okay, same. If you don't enter password, if I leave like this, it is saying that password is required. Okay, and here we can take any other audio or image capture. Okay, so if you don't enter this one capture, also it will show the error for you. Means it is validating the data whatever you are entering. Even if you skip also, even if you skip here user ID or password or capture, it will not allow to submit your form. Okay, like the same way, you can take any other registration form. For example, let's take here. I have a form. I have a form with the email, phone number. Okay. For example, registration form that contains some fields like this. For example, along with the name, then email, and then phone number. Okay, like that. For example, you are entering the email in the form. You are entering what here email. If the email is not correct format, okay, if the email is not correct format, then you cannot submit the form. You cannot submit the form. You know, email is having a pattern, right? Email should have a username, then @ symbol, then domain. Okay, for example, my email is there. For example, sir for you @gmail.com. You know, email format is what? So the email should be this format @gmail.com or @yahoo.com, @edit.com, something like that. Domain name should be must. So you have to enter the data like this only. Otherwise, that field will not accept. Means this input field, email input field is validating the data whatever you are going to insert. If it is wrong format of email, it will not accept. Means you cannot submit the form. Okay, it will show there only the error that email is incorrect. Okay, this is what your data validation. Same way phone number. If you skip the phone number or if you enter some wrong phone number, if you miss, suppose if you don't enter the uh, mobile number with 10 digits, for example, okay, it may show the error for you. Invalid mobile number or mobile number is not registered sometimes, right? So all these are what actually data validations. These type of data validations we can do using what? JavaScript. So very, very important. Every form, every registration form, every login form require these data validations that we can do using JavaScript. Sir, this is not only one usages. JavaScript also having the multiple applications, multiple usages that we'll see later. I'm explaining one example, one usage of the JavaScript. It's very, very important example. whatever I said just now, the validations example. Okay, right. Next, we are going to learn the React.js also. What is the React.js? React.js also, it is a framework and it is a combination of HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Okay, React.js also a framework. It is a combination of HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Okay, so using this React.js, we can design the UIs. I mean user interface. These type of user interfaces, web pages we can create. But this React.js, especially we use for the APIs. I said na Django REST framework is there. With the help of that REST framework, we are going to create the APIs. For the APIs purpose, we are going to use a React.js. Okay, as a front end. Fine. See, basically, front end, the term is what actually front end means. See, whenever I open the website, you are looking now. This is called your front end only. Whatever you are looking and you are interacting, then that is what actually front end. Front end technologies. With the help of this front end technologies only, okay, we are doing all this. Like we are creating the pages. Okay, we are also making some stylish pages here. Okay, or we are making the component stylish. Next, we are doing some data validations at front end side. User can see that. User can interact with that. That is what actually front. So front end means the user can see and also interact. That is what actually front end. Next, back end I said no. So because if you want to see, if you want to, for example, if you want to any activity, for example, if you want to order any product, if you want to order any product, right? Then for that you have to write some business logic. That business logics we can write using the backend technologies. I said yesterday, these are the backend technologies. Now for the web application, we are using Django. Using this Django, we are going to write the business logic for what? Ordering the product, for example. Okay, login, suppose registering. After entering data in the registration form, the data we have to store into the database. Okay, so how to store the data into the database? That business logic you have to write using Django. Same way, login. So once if you log in with username password, we have to validate that. Inside we have to write the business logic. Where if the user is registered, then only can log in. Otherwise, no. So such type of business logic we can write using these backend technologies. Okay. So that code you can't see. Django code, Python code, or REST framework code, these code you cannot see. This we can write in the backend. We'll see how to write. Okay. So in case user want to interact with your Django application, for that compulsory you have to write the front end code using HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Then only the user can interact with your backend project using this front end. Is it clear, guys? I repeat once again: front end versus backend. Backend we can use. Backend means here I said Python, Django REST. These are all backend. Using this, we can write the business logics. Business logic means just now I said the logic for the login, the logic for the registration, the logic for the product order. Okay, these are what here some logics, business logics. These business logics we can write using the backend technologies. Okay, right. Next, front end technology means like whatever you are seeing right now. See here, some pages you are looking. Whatever the options are there for each and every option. Okay, we can see one page here, and these links may having backend some business logics also. Okay, so ordering the product, just now I said ordering product. Okay, if you click on the one product here, if you want to order this, you can add also one logic, adding to cart. Why now? We can proceed. See, all these procedures belongs to the backend code only. Okay, that you are right. So that's why combination of this front end back end is called your full stack. Because if you want to design the website or web application, okay, as a full stack developer, you have to learn both front end and back end. Okay, now because once upon a time, if you observe like 10 years back, companies are recruiting only back end developers. Back end developers separate, front end developers separate. Once upon a time, 10 years back. But now everything is changed. Now you have to do everything. Front end you have to do as a developer, back end also you have to do. Everything you have to do. Right now. Requirement is like okay. But some of the companies will ask only back end developers. Some of the companies. That is also is there. You have a separate front end developers requirements are there. Separate developers, backend requirements are also are there. Some companies are asking, but most of the companies are asking the full stack developers. Okay, now so that's why it is better to learn both front end and back. Okay, right. If you have a luck, some companies also asking the only back end developers. Some companies are asking only the front end developers also. Like that also they have. Okay, right. Fine. So that is what actually front end and back end, sir. Okay. We'll see all these practically also in our regular sessions. Okay. Don't worry about it. So first you have to understand what is front end, what is back end. Okay. Now let's discuss about the full stack. Python full stack means, as I said here, the Python full stack includes all these whatever I discussed. Okay. Like Python, Django, Django REST framework, database, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React.js. Combination of all these called here Python full stack. So if you have knowledge of on all these, now we can develop complete one website or web application. Clear, guys, everyone? Okay. Now let's discuss about some of the real-time applications of the Python. These are the real-time applications of the Python, means in the real time where we use Python, why we use Python. Okay, let me discuss here. See, Python in the real time, we are using in the some latest technologies like AI and ML. AI stands for artificial intelligence and ML stands for machine learning. These are the latest technologies, you know already, right? Nowadays, robotics related, okay, apps are there, AI apps are there, robotics are there, right? All these we are designing using this technology only. It's the most popular technology. And in this technology, we are using here what? Python and Python related libraries. Okay, right. So most popular one. Next, data science. It is also one more most popular technology right now, the IT industry. In this data science technology, also we are using what here? Python. I'll explain this later. What is data science briefly? Okay. So data basically data science means that is used to manage the data, manage data. Okay. Or if you want to process the data, we use the data science. We can manage, we can process, we can analyze, we can work on some data sets using this data science technology. Okay. So here also we are going to use what? Python. Okay. Next, one more technology is there, IoT. IoT stands for Internet of Things. Internet of Things. It is also one more latest technology. It is also most popular one. Means using this technology, we can design some electronic products. For example, TVs, refrigerators, ACs, okay, washing machines. We can design all these by applying this technology. If you apply this technology, then what is the advantage means here? We can control, manage, or operate all these electronic products from anywhere. With the help of the network or internet, we can operate this. We can switch on, we can switch off, we can control, we can manage all these things. Because sometimes we may forget to switch off some lights, switch off some TVs, or switch off something electronic products at our home. Okay. If you forget, no worries. From outside also, from staying from anywhere also, we can operate this. There is a technology called here IoT. Okay, right. So in this IoT also, we are using here what? Python and Python libraries. This is best suitable for the electronic people. Triple E is the BTech Triple E people. So mostly they will, I mean, this is suitable for them, Triple E students. Okay, BTech Triple E, right? Because this is the electronics related one, pure electronic related one. Okay, right. Next, you know already, with the help of this Python, we also can develop the websites. So Python we also use for the web development, means we can also design the websites using some Python's frameworks like Django. I said already, right? Django. Not only Django, they also have some other frameworks like Flask is there, Fast API is there. But among all these, Django is the most popular one for the web development purpose. So I said already, Django is a Python's framework. Okay, that means that is designed using already Python only. Okay, right. So that is also one more advantage here. Next, Python also used for voice assistance, like Amazon Alexa device. Amazon Alexa is, you can talk with Amazon Alexa. You can just give some instruction. Okay, it's going to respond to you, right? This Amazon Alexa device also, in that to design these type of products here, we use here Python. And next, voice recognition. Voice recognition apps, like in the mobile or Google homepage, there is a voice over button is there. You can hold it, you can talk it. Okay, it's going to respond to you. Okay, yes or no? Right. Suppose in the YouTube, maybe commonly you are going to see in the YouTube, you are going to see that voice over button. If you want to search or explore any one video, you are going to talk there. It's going to, replay to you. It's going to bring some videos to you, whatever you asked with some what voice over button, right? Like this type of programs also we can create using the Python. Next, image recognition, image passwords. In the mobile, you can put image locks, right? Image unlock, lock, right? Basically unlock. That is called here unlock. So that is the image recognition. Like that, these type of programs also we can write using the Python. Okay, image passwords, right? Image passwords like that. These are the image recognition apps we can design. Next, one more is what here? Product recommendation in the e-commerce. In the e-commerce website, for example, Amazon or Flipkart. Suppose today you are searching one product. Okay, you are searching one product. Okay, then daily it is going to recommend to you. It is going to show to you if there are any offers, or daily it is going to show the same product for you again and again for you. How it is possible? Because of there is one program in the background. Not only this one, you also can take a YouTube. Suppose you are daily you are watching a one category of the videos. Okay, for example, daily you are listening the melody songs. You are listening or watching some melody songs. So that YouTube is going to recommend to you daily some different melody songs for you without asking only. Okay, how it is possible means because of we have write some programs for that. Such type of programs or algorithms we can write using the Python. Okay, see all these are the right now we are using. Okay, these are all are based on Python only. And same way Google Maps. Google Maps, right? Yeah, Google Maps also in that we can use Python programming. Next, language translation. We can translate the English to Telugu or Telugu to some other language. Okay, Google Translator also available that right? Google Translator. Okay, if you just go to the Google, okay, you also can find the Google Translator there. Okay, you can also translate from any language to one language to any other language. Okay, suppose here English to Telugu translator, for example. Okay, see, you can type something here, you can get here English to Telugu. Okay, like that. Okay, something like, for example, Python is going to convert. Okay, like that. It's going to say something like Honda Chiluva, something like this one also. Okay, like that is going to translate here. Meaning it may show, it's going to convert as it is into other language. These type of programs also we can do using the Python. Okay. Next, automated cars or self-drive cars. In that also we are going to use Python code. Next, in the medical or hospitals, X-rays, CT scans, MRIs, and robotic surgery purpose also, they are going to use what some different products or equipments. They such type of products in that we are going to use what some programming. Okay, such type of programming also we can do using Python, because nowadays all these what we call like surgeries, scannings, and all these are very simple and also fast, because in the medical field also, in the hospitals also, we are using what technologies. Okay, so that operations, everything are becoming very smart and also fast. Okay, that's what here. So that's why technology is anywhere, not only for web development or not only for some limited applications here. Technology is anywhere, sir. Okay, anywhere we can use it. That's why you see Python we are using in different scenarios, different applications here we are designing, not only one area. Okay, that is why nowadays Python is becoming very popular. It is also one more reason. See, Python is becoming very popular because of the reasons are, these are the reasons. Python we are using in the latest technologies like I said AI, data science, IoT, These are the latest technologies. Along with that, you are also know that Google Maps, okay, and all these self-drive cars. These are all our latest one, right? All these latest technologies we are using here Python. That's why Python is becoming very very popular, and everybody are learning the Python. Even kids also learning. They are starting their programming with Python only. Once upon a time, you are starting with C programming, but nowadays everybody are starting with Python only because Python is very easier than the C language, and also it is very very helpful for you. As I said here, these are the real-time examples, real-time applications of Python. So same way here also, you can work on these types of applications tomorrow. You can design, you can update, okay, you can update, you can design, or you can work on these types of applications if you learn here Python. Okay, great. I hope it's clear for you. Same way, let's go to the Django real-time applications. So if you learn the Django, then what we can do? What type of applications already designed? Okay, let me explain this slide. So as we know that already, Django we use to develop the web applications. Means we can design websites like Amazon, Flipkart, IRCTC, Book My Show. Okay, these types of websites we can design using the Django very fast and also simple way. Okay, with less code. Next, Django is used to develop some browsers also, browsers or web browsers. For example, Mozilla Firefox browser this is created or developed using the Django only. Okay, right. Next, Django also supports to create the social media platforms. For example, nowadays you are using the one popular app, Instagram. This Instagram is created using the Django only. Anyone know before? Everybody are using Instagram, right? Daily you are going to open this Instagram app hundreds of times. But you may not know this is designed using which technology. Now you can note it. This is designed using the Django only. It's the most popular one in the social media, right? Yes. Next. One more is what? Stock market. Stock trading purpose. Stock market? Okay. Sensex, Nifty, right? If you watch the news, you are going to understand this one. So stock market related apps also, applications also, we can design using this Django. Okay, right. Next, Django's also supports to design the chat applications. Chat applications like customer support chat systems. Means what? For example, like chatbots. Suppose whenever you visit any website now, automatically one chart box will be pop up from bottom to top. It's going to ask, how can I help you? So one program is going to communicate with you. One program is going to communicate with you without any person. You are the person, you are going to ask some queries, but program is going to give the answer for you. Same way you can see this type of scenarios in the WhatsApp also. Okay, suppose sometimes if you say hi to someone, automatically you will see some response. That is system generated response. Okay, without human interaction. So these type of chart applications also we can create using the Java. And also live notifications, live streaming events, live gaming, live related applications also we can design using the Java. Okay, live notifications, live streaming events. If there are any live events, okay, we can conduct it using the Django. We can write the programs for that, and live gaming is also possible, right? And also some real-time live dashboards to display the live data updates. Live data updates means like, for example, live cricket score, live election results. So all these we can do, we can program for this using the what? Django. Okay, so these are the some of the real-time applications of the Django. See, these are also we are using every application we are using in the real time, right? Okay, so we cannot skip all these things. So these type of applications we can design using the Java, right? Fine. Next, let's discuss about real-time applications of the React.js. As a front-end technology, we are learning the React.js also, right? So alone this React.js with React.js, see, already some applications has created, like Facebook. You are already account, right? You are using the Facebook. You have an account with the Facebook. This Facebook is already developed using this React.js. Same Instagram. Just now I said Instagram using what Django I said, no? What about this again? Why here? Again, tell me. Huh? Because Instagram business logic has written using Django. Now front end purpose React.js, like that. Front end, back end. Okay, like that. So React.js is a front end. Django is a back end. Okay, right. For the Instagram, back end Django, front end React.js, like that. Next, Netflix. You know, if you want to watch movies, right? Netflix app. This is designed using the React.js only. And WhatsApp also designed using the React.js only. Everybody is using all these apps. Try to understand. All these regularly used apps designed using these React.js and also Django. And next, Yahoo Mails. Yahoo Mails also, in this Yahoo Mails also we use what? React.js. Next, Dropbox. Cloud storage service. If you want to store any data in the cloud, okay, now there is one app is there is one application is there, Dropbox. It's just like a Google Drive. Okay, just like a Google Drive, but in the Dropbox you can just purchase the memory. You can save your data also. Okay, huge amount of data you can store, you can save. So these type of programs also we can do using the React.js. Clear now? See, whatever I explained to you, Python real-time examples or applications, Django real-time applications, and also React.js real-time applications. All these applications we are using right now also. From the past few years onwards, we are using all these. Okay. So that's why this Python, Django, React.js are the forever most popular one, and also easy, right? And also many companies are preferring these to design the different types of applications. Fine. And next, see, this slide is very, very important. Now here, once if we complete this Python full stack, now you are eligible for multiple developer roles. Not only one role, you are eligible for the multiple developer roles. What are the multiple developer roles? Now see, after completion of this Python full stack, through Python, after Python, for example, after Python, if you go for AI, ML, then you are eligible for the AI and ML developer. Okay, after Python this is. Now after Python, we are coming back to what? Django now. Because now this is a full stack web development course. Now we are focusing on the web development. Okay, but tomorrow if you want to learn AML, now you can start because already you know the Python. Okay, now you can start with AML also. Then you are eligible for the AML developer. Next, data science. After Python, if you learn this data science, now you are eligible for the data science developer, data science engineer, data science analyst. But these data science developers, AML developer are mostly not for the freshers. Mostly not for the freshers. But as a web developer, you will be having the requirements for the freshers and also experience both. Okay, right. Next, after Python, if you learn IoT, now you are eligible for the IoT developer. Next, then if you learn only front end, if you focus only on the front end like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React.js, now you will be having a separate role in the real time front end or UI developers. Separate role, separate jobs are there, front end developer. Okay. Next, if you focus on back end technologies like Python, Django, Django REST framework with some database, now you are eligible for the what? Python backend web developer. Python backend web developer. Okay. Now, Python full stack web developer. If you learn both these front end and backend, now you are eligible for what? Python full stack web developer. Okay, right. Depends on the role, you'll be having the package salary. Okay, depends on the role, you'll be having the package. Okay, right. Now, package is like income. Okay, salary, sir. Right. Next, there is a separate role is called here JavaScript developer. JavaScript developer. Okay. So because JavaScript is very, very important, I said already. Okay. So there is separate role is there, separate jobs are there on JavaScript. Next, separate React.js developers also available, the jobs. Okay. So these are the multiple roles. Once if you complete what here, Python full stack. Now you no need to worry about the jobs after completion of this Python full stack course. Clear now? You are not only eligible for Python full stack developer, you are eligible for the multiple things here, multiple jobs. Okay, that is what.
Sir,
Such type of course now you are learning here. Fine. Now, if you take this Python full stack, now what are the benefits? I'm going to explain to you what are the benefits. These are the benefits from my side, especially. Here, I'm going to take to you the training with simple and also easy way. I'm going to explain to you with simple words. I'm going to communicate with you in Telugu, English, and also Hindi if you want. Okay, but by default is English. In case if you don't understand any topic, I'm going to explain in Telugu also sometimes. You also can feel free to ask any doubts if you don't understand in English as well. Okay, I am going to explain the definitions in a simple manner. You cannot see such type of theoretical definitions. Okay, in anywhere you cannot see in the Google also. Such type of simple definitions, notes I am going to offer to you. Okay, such type of notes is available with me. Okay, training also I am going to provide you with very simple way. Okay, for example, yesterday and today also I am taking in that way only. Same flow I am going to maintain it. Right. Next, real-time examples will be there for you. Real-time example for each and every topic, and you will be having the more exercises. So practical is more here. Okay, more exercises and also assignments and tasks. Assignments and tasks. Next, live hands-on coding. I am going to write the programs. I am going to, design the projects in front of you, step by step, line by line, with my hands. No copy paste. Because some other trainers they may copy paste the code. They are going to start explaining after copy paste. That will not work out for you. Okay, here I am going to explain the programs step by step, top to bottom. Okay, with my hands, so that you can understand step by step. Next, you will be having the projects work also. I am going to provide to you around 4 to 5 projects. Total how many here? 4 to 5 projects I am going to assign to you. Total on Python full stack. Okay, right. Next, additionally, along with this, I am going to give some tips to memorize the or remember the concepts, because you are learning here not only one small lesson. There are so many things you are learning like front end, back end, everything. So that how to memorize, how to practice, how to remember, I am going to give the suggestions to you. Okay, how to practice, how to listen, everything I will take care, because most of the people are here online. You may not know how to listen, how to note, how to follow the sessions here. I am going to explain to you everything to you. Okay, right. And also guidelines for your career. I am going to provide the guidelines for your career also. Okay, and also sometimes in the classroom, okay, regular classrooms, sometimes I am going to use some motivational speeches to make yourself positive and get success in your career also. Maybe sometimes 5 minutes, 10 minutes like that. I am going to talk about some motivational words. Okay, so that is very helpful for you. These are the benefits from my side as a trainer, and especially from the institution side also, you'll be having your benefits. Okay, now see, now this Python full stack is both, it is a training online and also offline, online and offline, so that you will be having the recorded sessions also. In case if you miss one day, you can go through recording session also. Okay, right. So depends on your requirement, you can attend through online or offline. It's up to you. Next, it is a total 6 months duration. 6 months duration. Next, you will be having the class recordings, and these are accessible for the 1 year. Actual for what year? 1 year total. Next, you'll be having the mentor support and also trainer support. Means I'm here to clarify your doubts. Along with that, you'll be having a mentor also, separate mentor. Okay, so that will take care about your doubts, or if there are anything, whatever you have a doubts, or if there are any errors while you are solving the coding, we can discuss with me or with mentor. Okay, right. And next, every week you'll be having the mock interviews. Generally, you'll be having the classes from Monday to Friday. Every Saturday, you'll be having some different activities like mock interviews, some tests. Okay, there are so many different activities, some assignments, project works will be taken on each and every Saturday generally. Okay, right. So mock interviews will be there. These are very very helpful for you before attending the actual interviews. Okay, so that you can feel free to attend the interviews tomorrow. Okay, once if you attend and perfectly the mock interviews which we conduct here in our institution. So for online people, we'll conduct the mock interviews through online only. Offline people will conduct through offline only. Okay, right, like that, so that you can lose your fear. Okay. So how to attend the interview, how to answer, what are the mistakes you are making at the time of attending interview. You are going to learn all these at the time of mock interviews here. Okay. That is very, very important for you. And also resume preparations will take care here. LinkedIn profiles will create here. Okay. For you. These are the job portals, right? And next, as I said, special activities on every Saturday. I said like assignments, project work, mock interviews. Okay, all these will take care on every Saturday. Next, internships. Now here we are going to offer the free internship for you, and for that we are going to offer the certification also. And course completion certification also will be had. Course completion certificate, separately internship along with the certification. Okay, right. As I said here, projects from my side. And then along with that, very, very important, your requirement, this is I think right, placement assistance is there from our Harsha Trainings. Okay, so that some companies will come to our institution, or we are going to, we are going to send to you to some of the companies so that you can attend the interviews, you can crack the interviews. Okay, right. And also along with that, now here we are offering some free workshops for you. Free workshops for you. The free workshops are, these are also required for you as a Python full stack developer. From the DevOps, one tool that is called version control systems, Git and GitHub. Okay, it is a around 1 week workshop. 1 week workshop we are offering for you free of cost. Same way, Power BI. Okay, this is one reporting tool. Here you are going to learn. It is also one week workshop. It is also free of cost for you. Okay, right. So these are the benefits from the institution and also from my side. Okay, right. Fine, guys. This is total about our Python full stack. Okay, and also benefits whatever we are offering from the institution and also from my side. And what is Python full stack also I explained to you. So finally, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. And also can just note this contact, office contact. This is okay. If you have any queries, you can inquiry through this contact. You also can visit our office, Hyderabad, KPHB. Okay, nearby metro. Yes, guys. Any doubts?
Yeah, I have a doubt, sir.
Yeah.
So actually, I have completed my degree with science stream with the combination of computer science. So during placements, will they will they have some strict rules like qualification must be BTech, no degree students are allowed like that? Is it worth to do Python for degree students, sir?
Your background is what you said. Your qualification.
With science stream with combination of computer science.
Computer science only, na? So no
Yeah,
worries. No worries. Okay.
yeah.
See, nowadays, most of the companies nowadays and also in the future as well, companies
Sir.
will not ask any your qualification. They are going to check your current skills. Okay, na?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
That is also you have to note, because even sometimes non-technical people also, if they take any course outside, if they learn, okay, if they have a skills, now they are ready to apply for jobs. They will check the skills because recruitment style is changing nowadays. Okay, once upon a time means the companies are asking only B.Tech people, only MCA people, something like that. Now nowadays not like that. Anybody can, but
Yeah.
you should show your performance. You should have a skills. Whatever the companies are having the requirements,
Yes, sir.
so that skills you should have and you should present at the time of interview and also at the time of development. Then you can survive. That is what
Okay, sir.
the boom is going on. Okay, the way today the companies are asking these type of candidates right now. Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
sir.
Any other queries? Okay, so the session will continue on Monday also. Okay, you also can attend Monday with free of cost. Now Monday, so the regular sessions are going to continue. I'm going to start with Python. You can attend, all of you can attend. Okay, the Python session on Monday. Tomorrow there is no session for you. Okay, yeah, you can listen the few sessions with free of cost also. Yeah, any other doubts, guys? Okay, I hope it's clear for you. Now we can decide, do you want to take this Python full stack course or not? And do you want to take from the Harsha trainings or not? Okay, that too from my side. Okay, that is what. So fine, guys. If no doubts, now we can do the session. Have a nice day. We'll continue on Monday. Okay, thank you, everyone. Bye. Yeah.
Sir, will you tell the installation of the compilers, Python compiler?
One minute. Yeah, tell me, someone.
Yeah, can you tell us the installation of Python?
Yeah, I will take care of that one also. No worries.
Yeah, okay.